Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. Welcome to Mark Bayeski YouTube channel. It's a beautiful day today. A little bit sad today, to be honest with you, because I don't like to ever say that I think the world is going mad. But in truth, I think we all now need to start listening. We all now need to start going into the heart. Now, most of you have already just heard that now, going into the heart. A lot of you will have switched off instantly. And the reason why is because anybody who mentions going into the heart, if you're a big tough guy or a big strong woman, who is a mindset, you're not interested in the heart at all. You're interested in common sense. You're interested in fact. You're interested in everything that is real and can be seen and can be placed into a box for a comfort zone. Sorry to say. This is probably going to be my most controversial video I've ever made. I think I can already feel myself burning up inside in a desire, not in a anger, in a desire and a passion. What a lot of people don't understand is this misconception of heart. And what that means is when you hear the word, you place it on the energy of, or the thought process of weakness, empathy, sympathy, kindness, all the things that a lot of people don't want to relate to because they're in the energy of power and mindset, okay? They haven't time for heart energy. They haven't time for sympathy, empathy. That's not on their thought process ever. And it won't be because the thought process doesn't actually go down here to the heart for you to communicate. It's the opposite way around. Always. It's never been the other way. That's why I always say, shut up. And people get angry with me. But you know what? Sometimes you have to awaken yourself by telling this to be quiet so you can listen to your truth. What is truth? Well, I call this wisdom, okay? If you want to change the word heart for something else, let's move that out of the way, okay? Let's call it wisdom. Eternal, everlasting, powerful wisdom that comes back from generations to generations. Why do I say that? Because you've been here thousands of times. You don't think you've just come into this world. If you do, then you might as well not watch this, because I'm telling you, if you think you've just been born and what you've learned is all you know, you are in your mind and not in your heart. So the heart is the key. It is the essence of who you are. The heartbeat is that what keeps you alive. But inside there, inside here, is an eternal flame, a very powerful energy that you can go into and pull out. Or every now and again you'll feel something and hear something and say, gee, I was just thinking about you. And then all of a sudden you hear, oh my God, I had this feeling, I don't know why, this gut instinct that she wasn't or he wasn't nice. And then they found out it wasn't. Or I was going to do this, but I didn't because I had a gut feeling. This is all coming from here, guys, not up here, okay? Logical thinking is not what your wisdom and truth is. You're knowing. It comes from your heart, okay? So every time I mention heart and you look at me as if I'm sloppy, you've got me all wrong, guys, completely. I'm not sloppy at all, okay? So now that we know that, what is all this about? Okay, this is about control. And it is a really clever control. And how do we control a society? By not allowing them to be their ultimate you. How am I going to stop you from, seeing the truth and being your truth and being the power that you are and the wisdom that you are? Well, we all know what it is now. We all do. Every single one of us knows. If you go into the heart, you all know, and it's a mobile phone. So where's my proof? Where's my facts? Well, this morning I was sat down having a lovely coffee with my eyes closed, and I witnessed, as I do every day for the past years, people becoming more obsessed. So what we're seeing now is, I live in a beautiful mountaintop. The most idyllic place. Views to die for. Breathtaking. The energy is so powerful, you can taste it. Yet, groups of people come up here. This morning, a group of Japanese girls. They ran round the village. I mean, literally ran round the village, taking photos as fast as possible of the most beautiful positions of turning and facing. It's almost beyond reality. It's becoming so scary that their actions are not human anymore. Think about that, okay? And they're taking photos and running around. And I just went, oh my God. We don't even see where we are anymore. We don't even give ourselves the opportunity to just breathe and intake that energy. And you know what, guys? That's what's happened. And this is a manipulation to its highest degree. How can you control people by making them buy? How can you control people by stopping them from being who they are? How do you change people's perceptions and DNA? How do you manipulate and mold people into what you want? Okay, here goes. I believe the mobile phone emits an energy that changes our DNA and changes the way we feel. I believe somehow that the energy that it gives, the waves, the bad stuff that comes out of these phones, it blocks the heart. It actually blocks or covers the heart and goes straight to the mind. The energy waves go straight to the mind, and then it almost puts us into the energy of addiction. Addiction, like you see people on cocaine or heroin, we're doing the same thing. I mean, who on earth would be in a car driving, snorting cocaine and heroin while they're driving? Okay? But that's exactly what we're doing. We're driving the car and we're on our phones. We're causing accidents. We're nearly killing ourselves. Why? Because we're so addicted to the phone that we don't see reality anymore. We don't see danger anymore. It's gone. It's out of our perception. All we see is the phone and the next message or the next photo we need to take or the next report we have to give everybody or the next meal that we're eating or whatever it is. We have become what we are not. We are changing and transforming into something, i.e. zombies. We are changing our DNA so we're no longer we no longer feel anymore. We no longer think for ourselves anymore. We are controlled by a mobile phone. Can you imagine a piece of technology that is in control of us? And don't tell me it's not, because it has for me. It has for all of us. And we all know this. Every one of us, if we go inside here and listen to our wisdom, we know that this damn phone is controlling our life completely. It has taken whoever created this technology, whether you believe it's a human being or something even grander. I'm not even going there, but what about if this technology is far greater than our technology? What if this technology is out of this world, and perhaps the technology that was given to us was not by human entity? What if there is other civilizations in this world, higher, more powerful and more, I don't know, they just know more than we do because they're in existence a lot longer and they know how to create certain waves within a mobile phone, how to change us. Look, if this phone was given to you 30 years ago, you would instantly know that there's something very wrong. But because it's been given to us slowly, 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G, 7G, before you know it, we're going to end up at 30G robots. We're going to end up not thinking, not feeling, just doing. Just doing. And that is the control that this phone is having on all of us. It is controlling our life. And if you don't believe me, ask yourself this question. When your phone is down to 2%, when you leave or find that you forgot your phone or you can't find it, tell me how you feel now. Tell me. Just think about it. It's like your life's ended. It's like you've lost your right arm. So don't tell me it hasn't taken over your life. It has. I'm being honest, it's taken over my life too. And I have realized this years ago, and I am now starting to take control or take my power back and only allowing this phone to be on at certain times of the day. And I will not allow other people's brainwashing or fear kick in when they say you don't answer your phone. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you? Can you imagine? People are actually getting angry with me because I'm not answering them back within the first 30 seconds. We are absolutely losing the plot. We are becoming what we were never meant to become. We are actually destroying ourselves. We have lost contact with our heart. We have lost contact with the truth within us. We are not who we are meant to be anymore. We have changed. So we have to look at this. I'm sorry, guys. It's really taking its toll on all of us. What I saw this morning and what I'm seeing every day, I sit down in cafes and see little children, maybe 3 or 4 years old, with phones, and they just look like zombies. I'm seeing people who are speaking to each other via the phone, sitting next to each other. They'd rather now talk on the phone rather than speak to each other on a table. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm exaggerating? I am not exaggerating, guys. People would rather now not go up some stairs to tell their partner something. They would just message them because it's easier and quicker. We are now becoming so conditioned by the phone. Whoever's created this, guys, has technology and understanding that they know how to brainwash the sheep. We are, and we have become the sheep. They must be laughing because they're watching us, and we are just playing out like a beautiful game that they have, and they are going to take over. And I'm telling you, each time a new phone comes out, we are going to be more suppressed. We are going to lose our humanity more and more. We are not going to be able to think for ourselves. The phone is deliberately there to make you listen and let the phone think for you. Let the computer think for you. Let the chip think for you, so then you don't have your power. It's ultimately the most powerful, darkest energy in the world. So to end on something, my dear friends, spiritually speaking, there is always light and dark, and there is always hope. If you can control the darkness, no one has the power over you. So I ask you today, it is a really simple action for you to do today. Pick the phone up, look at it and say, you have no power over me. Keep saying that every day. Put it away, turn it off, and go to it every now and again. Give yourself a test, okay? Look at the clock now. It's 11 o'clock here. Switch your phone off when you finish this, okay? And then, the moment you think about your phone, where it is, and that you need to pick your phone up, look at the clock again. If it's 5 minutes, if it's 10 minutes, if it's 15 minutes, you will know how your phone has imprisoned you and made you brainwashed to only think about your phone and only allow you that space of time of freedom. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just given you 5 minutes only, and then after that, it's kicked in. That's how powerful it is. So ask yourself and be honest. You need to change your chip. You need to be the power. No one has the power over you. There is still hope. There is still time that we can change this. I love you all, guys. I really do. I don't mean to be angry, but you know what? We need to shake ourselves and we need to be more stronger. Guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to switch this damn phone off and I'm going to go up into the mountains. I'm going to go for a walk and I'm going to tell my mind to shut up when it tells me where's my phone and I should be looking at it. Because you know what? Smash the phone, throw it away. It ain't going to make no difference to mine and your life. We have to live a beautiful life. And it isn't with a phone. Our life is this, is everything that we see around us. The phone is there and should only be there for certain things that are an emergency or because we're working, but not constant throughout the day. Not when we're driving a car and we nearly have a car accident and we knock somebody over because we've got a phone in our hand, wondering who beeped, who bleeped. Oh, it's John. Oh, psh, boom. How many people are sacrificing? How many people are going cuckoo because of the phone? Come on, let's wake up today. Let's wake up. Let's be the start. Let's start a revolution. The phone cannot control me. The phone will not control me. It's a bit like time, right? Time imprisons us if we allow it to. We are enslaved with time, the watch, the clock. This is just the next step, the next evolution. The phone is now controlling us. Modern technology is now controlling us. It is the next step from time. So, now that we know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Tell me. What are you going to do? Send a message below and tell me what you're going to do. I want to know because I want to take from you your wisdom. Go into your heart and tell me what's the best thing to do. What can we do to change this? What can we do? Good ideas to actually say, you know what? This phone doesn't control me anymore. Tell me. Tell me. Now that we know, let's work together. Let's make a difference. Okay, guys, love you all. 16 minutes. Wow. Could have talked for 4 hours on this subject. Take care, guys. Love you all. Thank you for subscribing to Mark Vayeski YouTube channel. Hey, at the end of the day, guys, it's just a phone. Change the chip. It's just a phone. Don't let it take over your life. Have a great day, guys. Get outside. Go for a walk. Get into Mother Nature. Hug a tree. Hug 2 trees. Damn it. Hug 3 trees. They never get jealous.